Obviously, we feel really good. Anytime you can beat a really good team on their home floor, you're going to feel good about that. It was a little extra special today because it was BG's return, and uh, our players were fired up to make it a good homecoming for her.
Coach, pretty much you guys have been it's been a long day traveling from Las Vegas to now here. Going into the second part of the season, what are you guys using to make sure that the players are staying healthy and keeping their body nice and safe?
Well, we kind of limited our practice time. That would be my part of it. We have people that are making sure they get hydrated, get the right foods in them, get the massages and vitamins and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of fortunate. I get to just stick to the basketball.
Also, pretty much for points in the paint, you guys dominated with 42-24. And as well, for 7 out of the 9 players that played tonight have played over 20 minutes. What does that kind of say about how you guys are progressing in the season for the stamina and the endurance that the players have for going into these games?
Yeah, it was nice we got good minutes off the bench. Naj, Tori, uh, Nia gave us a nice segment as well, and uh, Pow Pow gave us a little bit of a run as well. Uh, we're going to need some good production off the bench if we were going to be good, and we were able to rotate people and not leave anybody out there too long, especially the second night of a back-to-back. With the exception of, JC and Gray played a lot of minutes, but, we got people in and out fresh, and I thought we defended really well until, the fourth quarter. We kind of had some breakdowns, but fortunately, we had a little bit of a lead at that point. We were still scoring, so we were able to, finish it off.
And even with that, for you guys continuing the momentum and the lead, what were some strategies that you guys have used in this game from what you learned in the Las Vegas game to change tonight for the outcome?
Well, I just thought we were sloppy last game. Like, Vegas played really well, but we turned the ball over a lot and our shot selection wasn't good. We just didn't make a lot of good decisions. So I think we kind of got that out of our system. We all recognized what the problem was. And, I thought today, especially in the first quarter, it was really encouraging that the ball was moving and that we were getting good shots and we got off to a really good start. And I think that made a big difference.
We'll jump to Zoom. Go ahead, Wilton.
Coach, obviously, second night of a back to back, but you get a statement win against Phoenix. When you look at this series, this 6 game road trip, one more game left on Sunday. What would you say that your team has learned the most about itself?
Well, the road trip was kind of broken up a little bit, but it's challenging to win on the road and definitely to win on with short rest. Uh, but we learn a little bit each game. Uh, we're always trying to make corrections and get better, and also see the things that have been working for us, so that we could do that more often. Uh, whether you win or lose, there's always learning opportunities to make your team better. And I just think if you have the right attitude about making everything a learning experience, you have the best chance to be the best possible team at the end of the season.
And then we'll finish up with Emmanuel. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Coach, a couple real quick from me. One, like in the first half in the game, you made a concerted effort to get the ball inside. BG got a lot of touches. I know it was her night, but it looked like that was the game plan for the night, to go inside a lot. Talk about that as far as this game is concerned.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have a size advantage and we have some really good posts, and they're really good at spreading you out, and they like to attack downhill and uh, get the ball inside out to shooters. So, they were trying to play to their strength and we were trying to play to ours. And, as I said earlier, I thought it's particularly in the first quarter, we got it inside and then inside out some for some scores. In the second quarter, I kind of thought we went away from that a little bit. So we made a point to reestablish it to start the third quarter. And, uh, I thought everybody did a really good job making good decisions and making the right play with the ball.
And lastly, as far as defense is concerned. Your team slowed them down. They still scored 79, but the defense played well. What do you contribute that to tonight's game as far as the defensive effort?
Well, I mean, it's just a lot of effort. I thought everybody did a good job with the communication and, at least making it difficult for what they wanted to do. Uh, I thought the defense was pretty good until, the fourth. We started, whether it was fatigue or just, we had some lapses and they were able to get some threes and kind of get back in it. But overall, I was really happy with the effort.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, everyone.
Thank you.